Welcome back to Car Show 1, your ultimate destination for everything on four wheels. If you love cars, live for the roar of engines, and appreciate timeless designs, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us as we explore classic rides, new launches, and everything in between. Today, we're diving into a car that blends vintage style with European charm, the 1974 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. This car is one of those rare vehicles that isn't just a mode of transportation but a rolling piece of art. It's a car that turns heads even today, decades after it rolled off the production line. Let's explore what makes the 1974 Karmann Ghia such a special car in the world of automotive history. Volkswagen introduced the Karmann Ghia back in the 1950s, but by the time 1974 came around, the car had evolved into something truly iconic. It was the final year of production, which makes the 74 model especially collectible. What's interesting is that the Karmann Ghia was never about raw speed or high performance. It was about style, comfort, and capturing that sense of laid-back European driving. The Karmann Ghia was a collaboration between three different companies: Volkswagen, Karmann, and the Italian design firm Ghia. Volkswagen provided the mechanicals, the engine, the chassis, and the general engineering. Karmann, a German coach builder, handled the manufacturing and assembly. And Ghia, known for their elegant Italian design, crafted the sleek, curvy body that still looks stunning today. The 1974 model stayed true to its roots. It featured a rear-mounted, air-cooled, flat-4 engine, a 1.6-liter unit that produced around 46 horsepower. Now, that might not sound like much by today's standards, but in its time, the Karmann Ghia was more about enjoying the ride than racing to your destination. It was smooth, dependable, and had a charm that drivers loved. One of the most admired features of the Karmann Ghia was its body design. The curves were graceful, the lines were clean, and the details were perfectly balanced. From the low front nose to the rounded rear fenders, everything flowed together in a way that made it look like a hand-sculpted piece of art. In fact, many people didn't believe it was based on the humble VW Beetle platform. That's right, under all that beauty, it shared much of its foundation with the Beetle. Inside, the 1974 Karmann Ghia was modest but classy. It had a simple dashboard layout, with round gauges and chrome accents. The seats were comfortable and offered a more upscale feel than the average VW of the era. It was available in coupe and convertible versions, both offering different vibes. The coupe was sleek and sporty, while the convertible gave off a carefree, summer-ready style. By 1974, safety regulations in the United States had started to change the look of many cars, and the Karmann Ghia wasn't an exception. This model year came with larger, more prominent bumpers to meet the new safety standards. While some purists think these changes took away from the original design's elegance, others appreciate the blend of classic style with modern safety improvements. The final year models like the 1974 edition are especially sought after by collectors today. They represent the end of an era, the conclusion of nearly 2 decades of production. In total, over 445,000 Karmann Ghias were built, but very few remain in original condition. Finding one that hasn't been heavily modified or rusted out is a treasure for classic car enthusiasts. Another reason the Karmann Ghia has such a strong following is its accessibility. Unlike many vintage sports cars, it was relatively affordable when new and remains more budget-friendly today compared to other classics of the same era. Plus, thanks to its Beetle underpinnings, it's relatively easy to maintain and find parts for. What truly makes the 1974 Karmann Ghia stand out, though, is its timeless appeal. It's not the fastest or the flashiest car, but it has a soul. Whether parked at a car show or cruising along a coastal highway, it draws attention. People smile when they see it. Some remember driving one in their youth, while others are discovering it for the first time and falling in love instantly. This car represents a different era of automotive design, one where personality mattered more than performance numbers. It's a reminder of when driving was a joy, not just a routine. And in that sense, the 1974 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia remains a classic not just in looks, but in spirit. Thanks for joining us on this ride through automotive history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your fellow car lovers. We've got more classics, reviews, and car culture stories coming your way, only on Car Show 1. Until next time, drive safe and stay passionate about the cars you love.